I think I may have found it. When they literally meant the northeastern point of the map, they literally meant I'm over here. I'm outside the map. Like a while back there, I passed the thing that says you can't go that way, and it was like the edge of the map, and well, I went past that point, and now I'm out here now. Again, without a map marker, this would have been hard to, or would have been. This is hard to find. I don't know why I don't have a map marker, and I looked it up. Apparently, it's a bug that's kind of common, and I couldn't find a fix. Well, not quick. I want to get videoing done, so I said I'll just look around, and I found it. Just looking around, kind of messed up my power armor. That death claw was those death claws. Those are they're a bit of a fight.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help.
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
I'm gonna ask all the questions so we can get this figured out the best. Actually, we'll look around first. Which room is hers? I'm assuming this is not hers. That's mine now, though. What was that?
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
What's that? I don't know what that is. What? Oh, your rocket ship. No idea.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Okay. Didn't find anything. What was I supposed to?
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Yes.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Investigate. Okay, I gotta investigate the boathouse, alright.
Nothing else right now.
Going to the boathouse. Is this the boathouse? That's not, I don't qualify that little thing the boathouse, but It's a nice area. I suppose probably don't get attacked by people very often because of the fact that it's just so, it's not actually in the map. What can we find out here? Just looting everything for these poor people. A boat. Expert lock. Okay, this one should be fun. Or easy.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Okay, now I gotta read this note. Dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe... Wait, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. That's funny because now I know why you can really take this picture. Examine. You find a key hidden within the frame. See, that'd been nice, but that was an easy block pick, so that was fine. Now I go back and talk with these people again, right? Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm always right. Except for where to find this place. Oh, you have kitties! You have 2 kitties! I love kitties.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Okay. Now we gotta travel to Far Harbor. Before we get to that completely, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fast travel back home and repair my armor and stuff. So, and we're gonna get the armor. The armor that Piper's in. We're gonna. That's just too ridiculous looking. It scares me every time I see it. So that's just getting put away. I might go to my Brotherhood T60, the Sentinel armor. It's my best armor I have, so. Those ghouls look like Play-Doh. They actually have a little. They've actually modeled a little bit of hair sticking out of their head still. That's kind of creepy. Oh, I forgot to fix this. Yeah. I don't know if I did. I think I did this enhanced targeting system thing in my T60 as well. I'm gonna repair this one first. Get this one back in its position.
It's a rather pleasant evening, wouldn't you say?
Should go through and get rid of a bunch of stuff. That's not what I wanted to do.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
That just doesn't seem that strong.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate that.
That's not. I don't actually. I gotta equip this.
Regarding the Commonwealth.
Ada, you're really annoying. Not Jezebel, whatever was bad, but Jezebel doesn't talk anymore, so Ada's the worst.
Don't worry, my ocular sensors are well suited for travel at night.
Fusion core. So now we're at 45. See, my turret system's working. Hey, do I have stuff to get rid of? The cup's still here.
My ocular sensors are well suited for travel at night.
What did I pick up? Take the blood pack, get rid of it or something. I don't know. Whatever. Don't need it anymore. We have frag grenades we picked up again. I'm trying to just make it so I don't have all this stuff, but hard. I don't need Reba 2 either. Here are the nuclear grenades. We do have armor. We got a lot of armor, actually.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite...
Oh, Ada. Can't get rid of the silver shroud things.
uplifting.
What's still so heavy? Queen Mirelurk meat. We don't need that on me. Salisbury steak. Don't need that. Sweet roll. Don't need that. Purified water. No. What else do I think I might have on me? I just thought of something. Junk. Okay, junk I can't put here though. Screw it. Piper's keep that armor. I forgot I gotta switch that over. I did it the wrong time. Piper's keeping the armor. I want blue light in this one because like blue's my favorite color. And the white light's probably actually cooler, but not what I wanted. Wrong button. Don't know. I don't know why I'm still heavy. I'm 5 pounds over what I'm used to it. T60 D left armor. Where'd I get that from? It's a mod. Put that away. I don't care. 231. Not bad. Okay. Now we can fast up back up there. Italy is outside the map though, which is just very, very, very odd to me, but whatever. Robo-Brains are kind of creepy. And the fact that now you know that their history behind them is they were taking prisoners and, you know, forcing to cut their heads open and put them in there and they could still feel things of them. Oh, that's because they're rushing the whole system. Yeah, I mean, it's creepy. Piper's missing an arm, but whatever. She's fine. Let me get out of here with this thing. Travel to Far Harbor. We're doing it. Oh, it's weird. It's automatically doing everything. It's a weird system. Kind of cool. Kind of glitchy. I didn't walk by that place to see what that place was. Well, did I? I don't believe I did. Far Harbor is built entirely out of on a coastal pier on the edge of the island. Well, that sounds dangerous. I feel like Far Harbor is an entire area that's been just terrible for. Well, that's reassuring. This is great for photo opportunities and thumbnails and stuff. I suppose Piper isn't here. I'm stuck by myself, aren't I? That one's not crashed, at least. Hello? Can we be friends?
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
Hi.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions. Take a post at the top of the hull never lets us down. Now follow me!
The hull never lets us down.
Stranger, don't fall off! If you do, we might not be able to rescue you.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
I don't tend to fall off, but
you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
can't see anything.
Gate. Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Gulpers are weird looking.
Let's do this.
They got health, man, too.
That was some luck. Sorry. Should have just...
Well, that wasn't necessary, Piper. I don't see any more. There's one over there somewhere. Can't hit him through that. Is it like me stuck over there? Young Gulper. That's it. Radioactive fog, I can deal with this. These things are really ugly. Legendary Gulper. The legendary item?
Karma's...
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Angler's not so scary. I took him out, no problem. Yeah, they aren't so hard.
Open the gate.
You guys are all sneaking around.
Time. Alone.
Hartman, you didn't do anything, dude.
Avery,
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
you've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Sounds like you should deal with the Children of Adam. Permanently.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything in my power to keep the peace here. So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns.
The Longfellow's over there. Alright.